These 8 YouTubers did irreversible damage to their channel with one single video, and we're going to begin by talking about J-Station, whose entire career came to an end as a result of an upload titled "My Girlfriend Alexia Died, Rest in Paradise."
Last night we lost Alexia. Around 11 p.m. I got a call from her parents.
This guy has a sarcophagus.
J-Station stated that
in his
girlfriend
bedroom.
Alexia had gotten into a car crash and as a result had tragically passed away.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's
J-Station would
inconsiderate.
also go and visit his girlfriend's memorial on the side of the road,
This is actually the same road that she passed away on, guys. I'm getting so emotional just being on this road.
where J-Station seemed so
Let me guess, he's using this for clout and it ends up coming to his demise.
that he could barely get out of the car to look.
Hey man, everything's gonna be okay. Let's just go say the final goodbye for her.
Please tell me it's not fake.
I don't know if I can do this.
However, his extremely emotional state here ran contrary to a video that he'd post 3 days later titled "Dead Girlfriend Ouija Board Challenge at 3 a.m. Gone Wrong," in which he couldn't stop smiling.
We're doing the Ouija board challenge on my dead girlfriend. Let's smash the like button right now, guys.
What
One
the
like
fuck?
equals one prayer for Alexia, guys. Rest in peace.
J-Station's complete lack of emotion in this new video led fellow Canadian YouTuber Some Ordinary Gamers to call the Canadian police and see if any Alexia Morano had recently passed away.
No, I don't have anything by that name on the system.
Nobody by that name specifically has suffered any form of death, right?
No, I have an Alexia, but there's no death in
Dude,
that.
my guy's on the
Mentioned by
YouTube
police
investigation.
officer, nobody by the name of Alexia had died, and after other channels such as Penguin Zero covered the story, Alexia came forward to confirm that she was still alive.
I'm sure a lot of you are really confused as to what's going on right now between me and Jay and the videos that he posted.
Alexia would go on to explain that she had nothing to do with the J-Station videos.
I was not a part of any of them. It was just Jay, and I didn't even know what he was gonna say in those videos before he posted them.
And as a result, the two had broken up.
I felt like he was just constantly being mean to me for some reason. The times that he was mean to me, it's just like he was so mean.
However, J-Station then clapped back by showing Alexia helping out with the videos before trying to expose Alexia as being the crazy one out of the pair.
You are honest to God crazy.
I've been a good person to you.
Bro, this is why I'm so like, this is why I'm pretty on edge about like dating and like creating content and like creating content together and just like sharing that side to like everybody on the internet. Like, I don't know if the world needs to see that side of my life, you know?
You're a trash human being.
And if they do, like, is like, you never really know what it's gonna, like how things are gonna end up and how it's gonna like hurt both of your images in the future.
Look online, everybody hates you, Jay.
This one original video didn't only lead to the collapse of their relationship, but it would also eventually result in J-Station's entire channel being deleted. Therefore, J-Station probably should have gotten some advice from Sam Pepper, who had already ruined his image by posting an idiotic fake video. It went by the now infamous title "Killing Best
Is there more to? I'm actually
Friend Prank."
kind of
and it
surprised
began
this channel
with
got
Sam
deleted.
stating this.
Let's see how he reacts to his best friend of 5 years being killed in front of him.
The premise of the prank was that two friends get taken to a rooftop somewhere where one of the friends who was in on the prank is shot with a fake gun to see how the other friend will react.
Okay, they went a little too far with the brainstorming here.
Even though they eventually revealed that the whole thing was one giant prank, the absolute magnitude of the stunt helped it to go viral, racking up over 9 million views in a little over 3 weeks. But while the extremity of the video helped it to go viral, the prank also began to receive an unbelievable amount of backlash. It was obvious that Sam didn't care about the controversy in the beginning, as he'd respond to the drama by promising to delete his YouTube channel if he was donated 1.5 million on GoFundMe.
Your goal's pretty steep here, 1.5 million.
That's not steep enough, yo.
If everyone hates my channel so much, they gotta put that money where their mouth is, you know?
Yet this only seemed to add more fuel to the fire, as he was still getting heavy backlash over 3 months later, at which point it became all too much to handle. Sam Pepper would not only delete the original prank, but he'd rather unlist every single video from his entire channel,
bad, man.
leaving only one fresh new upload titled "I'm Sorry," in which he'd come forward and explain that the video was fake.
No wonder people hate me. Like, I've been an idiot. Like, I've been stupid. You know exactly what I'm gonna say now. Of course, it was fake.
However, the damage had already been done, and while Sam Pepper has since had some success on TikTok, his channel never never really recovered after
TikTok's never
posting
gonna be
the
as good
friend
as
prank. Brooke Hout's
YouTube
channel never
for
recovered
growing a career.
either, as after she'd accidentally uploaded a video of her mistreating her dog, her reputation was destroyed permanently. In the lead up to posting the video, Brooke Houtz had gained 327,000 subscribers, which, as you can see from the videos on her channel, had been aided by her pet Doberman named Sphinx. Brooke always put up the facade that she loved her dog more than anything else.
Obviously, me and my dog are really close. We're besties. We hang out 24/7. We're like 25/8. Am I right?
However, less than a month after stating this,
Kinda cringe.
on the 6th of August 2019, Brooke would accidentally upload a full uncut clip of her pranking the dog while treating it like absolute garbage. As the video began to spread throughout social media, almost every single news outlet wrote an article on the story, prompting a Change.org petition titled "Ban Brooke Houtz from YouTube,"
Nah, that's
which received
crazy,
over
man.
67,000 signatures. Peter would also take to Twitter in a post hoping that she
Peter
would
too?
platform, yet incredibly her channel remained active, helping her to post a bizarre apology video about a month after the original incident.
First, I want.
Guys, if there's anything I've learned from all of these YouTube apology videos, is that if you just apologize and just move on and make content that's different than what you made before, people are just gonna forget about it.
I want to start this video by saying thank you. I just want to genuinely say thank you.
Although this video did nothing to fix her image, as after taking a 7-month break from the platform, she'd return with an upload titled "Where I've Been," which received an impressively terrible 98% dislike ratio, solidifying just how much damage this one video had done. However, at least Brooke was never arrested for the controversy, as when Count Dankula posted a 2-minute 23-second clip.
Hey, you know, at least nowadays you can't see the dislikes on YouTube, so that wouldn't be as much of an issue.
Of his dog, he'd
Good job,
end up
YouTube.
appearing in court. The video was uploaded in April 2016, and the premise was as follows.
Girlfriend is always ranting
I've seen this guy.
about how cute and adorable her wee dog is, so I thought I would turn him into the least cute thing that I could think of.
In order to achieve this, Count Dankula taught his dog to perform a very controversial salute.
Oh, I
with the video
remember
racking up
this.
2 million views in the weeks after it was uploaded. Initially, the video was seen as a bit of comedic fun. However, on the 18th of February 2017, approximately 10 months later, Count Dankula would post a picture to Twitter confirming that he'd been arrested and would have to appear in court for posting the video. 5 months later, Count Dankula would take to Twitter once again stating, "Trial starts tomorrow, no jury, only a judge. But it will be an open trial as in members of the public can attend, and as a result, many fans showed their support at the trial." However, this didn't seem to have any impact on the decision made by the judge, who ruled Count Dankula guilty and ordered him to pay a $1,000 fine.
Oh, that's not
The judge
bad.
stated, as a matter of law, the test is not whether the
The video would have paid that off on its own.
video was offensive, but whether it was grossly offensive. I concluded that your video was not just offensive, but grossly so as well as menacing. Count Dankula was able to overcome this hiccup and still maintains his popularity on YouTube up until this day. However, the same can't be said for the
Yeah, honestly, like a dog doing a Nazi salute, like, you know, it's just $1,000 fine. You know, you can argue with the judge, you can not argue with the judge, but like in the end, you just move on. Like,
Try Guys member Ned Fulmer,
it seems pretty
whose entire
minor.
career came to a crashing end
Very
after a
mid.
single video was posted of Ned cheating on his wife. The girl in the video was fellow BuzzFeed employee Alex Herring, who had been in BuzzFeed videos with Ned before, and after the original screenshot of the two kissing went viral, a bunch of other evidence surfaced to confirm that Ned and Alex had been seeing each other behind the scenes. The event
No,
was so
that's
scandalous
crazy.
not only because Ned, his wife, and Alex were all public figures, but because Ned's main shtick within the videos was that he loved his wife so much and was therefore extremely dedicated to the marriage. Ned was literally known as the wife guy and would constantly talk about his wife and how much he loved her, to the point where people have made compilations on YouTube of him mentioning her.
so you guys stop being fake online. Guys, there's so much of an online presence that's to do with your reputation, and just don't be fake about it. Otherwise, like, you're gonna fuck it up eventually because you're just not gonna be you. And it's like, I mean, don't cheat on your wife, but also like, don't lie about, like, don't have a shitty marriage and like lie to yourself and lie to your wife about like how it is, like how your marriage is going.
As a result of the scandal, Ned was fired from his high status position as one of the Try Guys, which was followed by the group posting their own video to
And I'm gonna bet you guys right now, they all knew, and they were okay with it until the public found out.
explain the decision.
Ned Fulmer is no longer working with the Try Guys.
We found that Ned had engaged in conduct unbecoming of our team, and we knew that we could not move forward with him.
He's now been fired and has publicly embarrassed his wife and 2 children. Turns out Mr. Nice Guy Dependable isn't so nice and dependable after all. Ned Fulmer had months to stop his eventual collapse. However, PewDiePie wasn't quite so lucky, as after making a single joke in a single video, he'd accidentally changed the social media landscape forever. The video was titled "I've Discovered the Greatest Thing Online," and it was posted on the 11th of January 2017. The premise was that PewDiePie was testing out the website Fiverr.
There's a website called Fiverr where you basically can ask anyone for anything for $5.
And therefore, as you might suspect, the video wasn't all that controversial in the beginning. He'd order a subscribe message from Jesus, pay to have his pictures photoshopped, and even had someone sing to him in Hebrew. However, it will be after PewDiePie ordered from the guys dancing in the jungle that things became controversial. As a part of the Fiverr deal, PewDiePie was given the opportunity to write a 5-word message, which the guys would hold up on a sign in the video. Well, PewDiePie decided to have a bit of fun with it and wrote an anti-Semitic phrase just to see if they'd do it. And as you can tell from PewDiePie's reaction, they most certainly did.
Okay.
I didn't think they would actually do it. I feel partially responsible, but just I didn't think they would actually do it. Like, I'm not anti-Semitic or whatever it's called. Okay, so don't get the wrong idea. It was a funny meme.
They got the wrong idea.
I didn't think it would work. Okay.
Which was followed by the video being uploaded as usual. However, the response that the video generated certainly wasn't usual, as only 3 days later, articles began to pop up explaining that PewDiePie had been dropped by his Disney-owned multi-channel network. Upon seeing Disney drop PewDiePie, other advertisers such as Johnson & Johnson, the UK government, Coca-Cola, and Dr. Pepper
that's
removed
crazy,
all
dude.
advertising from the platform, fearing that they might be put beside some unsavory content. In order to get these advertisers to return, YouTube introduced the demonetization of non-family friendly content, leading some creators to instantly lose more than half of their revenue.
Bro, like, honestly, like, I feel bad for, just because, like, PewDiePie has to be so careful about everything he puts out, because, like, it's not just about him anymore, right? Like, he has so much influence, like, far beyond what he could anticipate, right? I mean, there's no way he saw any of this coming when he put the video out, right? If he even thought like even half of this would have happened, he would have cut it out of the video, I'm sure.
With us, our YouTube money was cut by more than 60%.
PewDiePie has since made a pretty good argument for why the adpocalypse wasn't really his fault. However, there was definitely no argument that Ryan Taylor could make after he'd post a completely unhinged video titled Nerf War in Toys R Us. The video began with the explanation that Toys R Us was closing down permanently, and therefore it would serve as the perfect place to have a Nerf War before they officially closed. However, for the exact same reason, the staff members seemed completely unconcerned about keeping their jobs and began to tackle the boys instantly. After this exchange occurred, the conflict escalated further.
You have no authority, bro, so I'll slam you back. Don't try and touch me, bro. Believe in you.
Oh no, dude. This guy's had enough, dude.
Bro, that's not gonna end good, I'm telling you right now.
This poor retail worker, man, having to deal with this bullshit when he's finally about to lose his job.
Which eventually resulted in them being kicked out and wrecking half of the store in the process. The video most certainly received a mixed response. Some people saw it as a hilarious piece of entertainment, while others saw Ryan as nothing more than an idiot, messing with low-wage workers who were already about to lose
But honestly,
their jobs.
shame on them
But
for
while
milking
Ryan
these.
Taylor had some support for the controversial video, the same couldn't be said for Logan Paul, who quite
Honestly, shame on those guys for milking those poor workers for content, man.
possibly holds the gold trophy for the most damage done to a reputation as the result of one single video.
Yeah,
Japan
but
Forest
just to point out, the Logan Paul incident, super infamous, but Logan's doing just fine. Okay, have you seen Prime? He's making a fuck ton of money. All right, and it just goes to show that as long as you keep grinding and keep making content, you literally you can't get canceled until you're in jail, right? And Logan, he's just like he took some time off. He wrote like he did an apology video, and he's making millions and millions and millions of dollars.
3 words that transport everybody back to the 31st of December 2017, when Logan decided that he wanted to have an unconventional New Year's Eve.
2 years ago, I fell in love with the idea of, for New Year's, slowing it down, like going somewhere that's really isolated. So we're in Tokyo, Japan, right? I figured this was the perfect time to do it, because if you look to my right, Logang, I give you the Aoki Gahara. Ooh.
After deciding to camp in the forest, Logan and his crew found someone who had recently passed away, and while Logan was extremely serious in the beginning, it wouldn't be long before he began to make jokes. At this point in time, Logan was one of YouTube's most hated creators, so when he uploaded the video, it created the perfect storm for the entire world to follow on criticism. The pressure put on Logan prompted the now iconic "So Sorry" apology.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
And while this video received over 60 million views, making it quite possibly the most well-known mistake in YouTube history, Logan was eventually able to repair his reputation using some very unique strategies.
Yeah, like I said, as long as you keep making content and you keep growing businesses and you keep grinding, like, you can make mistakes as big as Logan Paul and still find massive success. And that's it for me.